Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are playing Captain America. Alright, well after the horrific Game Boy game, let's hope that this one does something better. Like, pretty much most superhero games have been pretty disappointing. I think up until PlayStation, I don't think they did a great job for most of them. But we shall see how this one... I think this is going to play like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kind of feels like it. I guess it's going to be one of those arcade kind of beat-em-ups. Yep. Alright, his attack kind of sucks. Like, everything has to be like over the top animations. This is an absolute classic arcade where throwing just all kinds of random shit to, you know, get them quarters pumped out of you. I do not like Vision. His everything about him is just so over the... And he stops. So like when he attacks, you can't move, you can't do anything. It's just... Okay, so we do have the other... I don't know what this is doing. And just... They're like almost cowering. Jesus Christ. Alright, this is pretty damn cheesy. You gotta love the like locking down that they're doing with everything. Let's go Iron Man. I do like that you could switch characters. What? Hey, he just like all the way across the street, whatever, dude. Like they can stun lock and block our just when we're attacking them. I mean, honestly, it's an okay beat 'em up. There's better ones out. Okay, so you get to hit once, and then you got to, and then you still, like, you hit him once, he instantly counters you, and then even when you try to get out of the way, you can't. Like, this is one of those games that clearly is just there to... I feel like this was an arcade game. Like, everything that... Even his shield sucks. Like, okay, this is ridiculous. This is not good. Like, this is the cheesiest bullshit. How many times we hit that thing with the shields and wasn't doing anything? And your jumping is actually so over the top that... I mean, it's definitely... it's a decent looking game. It plays okay, but it's just one of those absolute cheesy... Is this all we're going to do is spam this? Seems that way. Okay, so we can block. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so he's still going to do it even when we hit him. Like, everything about the game is the cheesy arcade type game that just wants you to pump quarter after quarter into these games. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You punch something and hit you back. You punch something and hit you back real quick. So there's no like going into combos, moving around. It's just you're getting hit every which way. Half the bosses are very cheesy. Like, one on each side just spamming bullets and doing this. Everything about the game is so cheesy to where it's just like, you're going to keep getting hit, you're going to keep dying over and over and over again. And, yeah, it's a little skill issue, but it's mostly the game. Like, there's a lot of things going on. It doesn't matter how damn good you are. It's just... Yeah, trying to hit things just wasn't really... Well, we'll do one continue if they have a continue. It's a one and done, where you get to 3 things and that's it. There's no continuing. That was on easy. Continues 5. So yeah, you got the 3 buttons. We have a 6-button controller, we use 3. There's no like blocking, there's no nothing. Like, it's... Yeah. I want to see what hard is like. We're gonna go on hard with 5 continues. We're gonna play one more time. We're gonna see how stupid this is. We're gonna actually put some work into this and see if we can't get good. So we threw him and he jumped up and kicked us. I have a feeling this is going to be awful. The whole no is cheap. Alright, the hitboxing is a little, I get it, like, but little off. How we're not going through... I love how we're getting swarmed by them and the shield's just kind of going through everybody. The one heal in this entire game, and it hardly does anything. The jumping is like so over the top, it's hard to control where you're going. Like we're just flying all over the... It sucks, honestly. Like the jumping is great because it does get you out of the way, so it's like you're evade, but also using it to like actually do it in combat is it's like so out of the everywhere that it's just hard to deal with anything. I love it. Fucking... What the fuck? Seriously? almost forced to just use your range, and that still is like they make the enemy become invincible for a while. Like, we are not invincible. As soon as we get hit, knocked down, they go right back into attacking us. But when it comes to them, and then the fucking hitbox on this is so... Like, how long is this invulnerability? Like, it's so ridiculous. Well, it's like you hit him, and then you have to run forever because he's just invulnerable. And then we can finally hit him. So, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I get giving them that slight little window to where you can't just spam the attack, but for it to be as long as it is, when you have none and they can just bum rush and just beat the shit out of you, it's just obnoxious. Like, there should be a better fine line than what it is, you know? And we're supposed to do all this on 5 lives. It's not even continues, it's just a life. I mean, that's it. There's no heals except for that one mid-thing. So you get like 20 health. And you gotta love this, right? We still hit him too, and he still shot us. Fucking hit the dude. Fucking, the hitbox sucks. Like, will you hit the guy? But of course, theirs is fine. Like, he can shoot. His gun is in the air, and we hit him, and he's like, "Oh, we're just gonna right there. We're just gonna shoot you." And you're still alive. Like, it's ridiculous. Every other game, when you throw something, right, it goes. But this one, you throw them, and they turn around and kick you, like, instantaneously. There's so much wrong with this game. Like, there's so much that could have been done better and made this game fun. I guess Hawkeye would have been on some kind of device. Jesus. And really, like, we're doing old school comic book things where it's crack and pow, bang, boom. Fucking. Alright, you pretty much can't kill those fuckers. Apparently you can't go around them either. More shit that's just there to hit you that you can't really do much about. Is that Wasp? It's like everything they do is just there that you're gonna get hit. Like this fucking, it's just stupid. It's ridiculous. You're not fast enough to go through them, but you're not able to kill them. I mean, occasionally you can get lucky, but they're so hard to hit. You might get one, which is still going to hit you in one way or another. You got these nearly invisible pellets that give you some health. That blend into the scenery, so you wouldn't even half the time notice it. I just happened, like the other two I got, the very first ones, didn't even know I was getting something. All of a sudden my health just went up and I was confused. And then I barely recognized those little things being slightly bigger than the star that's on the background. Well, this one is actually easy. Surprisingly, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. I screwed up a couple there. I shouldn't have got hit as much as I did. Now we're flying backwards. All right, fair enough. See, shit like that is ridiculous. We're in mid-attack, and they grab us in mid... Like, how are you supposed to counteract that? I guess just shooting them? He caught me mid... I was over his head, and he still got me. Fucking stupid. Not turning around. It's not responding fast enough, too, to return... The fucking invincibility is fucking stupid. You fucking hit something. Because you can't just sit here and actually play a beat 'em up. It's not possible. Like I said, you hit this guy and the other two are hitting you. The other guy's hitting you as you're hitting him. We're one shot away to game over here. That's it. It had a lot of potential. I'm pretty sure, I feel like this is a direct port over from an arcade. Like, it really feels like it has to be, with as bad as everything is, to where it's just gonna suck the quarters out of you. Like, there's just so much cheese in this game. It would be fun if it wasn't for as cheesy as it was. And the limited continues, like trying to get through this entire game on 5 guys is just kind of silly. But especially with as cheesy it is as it was, I mean, we actually did pretty good for being on hard. I give myself a little attaboy on that one. But like, the enemies are cheesy. The way everything is just doesn't really work very well. It just, everything seems to be skewed in the advantage of all the enemies and not us. I mean, we're superheroes and these are lowly little grunts, but they are always having the advantage and getting the best of us. I mean, I get it. It's putting a superhero game into a video game to where, you know, most of the heroes are pretty much, you know, nigh indestructible and powerful, and all these basic things just don't really compare, and it's only about the bosses and trying to, you know, but to make things so skewed over to where every single fight is like an uphill battle where you're just getting pummeled where you shouldn't be is just really obnoxious. The length of time that these enemies are invulnerable once you hit them is ridiculous. Especially when you're trying to fight the boss. You hit him once, he's invulnerable, chasing after you, doing all these special things, where every time you get hit, you get knocked down. As soon as you get up, you're already being attacked again and grappled, or whatever the case may be, to where your health is just getting sucked dry, like, constantly. But yet the enemy is like, oh, they are actually stronger than we are. And it's really ridiculous. The hitboxing could have been a lot better. Like, half the time trying to hit things. The jumping, I get, is your evasion, but because you can't go toe to toe and just, like, you know, beat them up. Because you attack, the enemy hits you, the other enemies are hitting you. It's impossible to just stand there and fight. You have to hit once and hope you get out of the way of the retaliation that's instantaneous. On top of the hitboxing, on top of the invulnerability, on top of all these other things, all just make it to where it's so obnoxious that it just screams, you know, like, throwing quarters, I'm an arcade game, yada yada. It does not really feel like it was well done as a port over to be enjoyable. Like, there's so much wrong with it that you want it to be good, you want to have fun with it. It looks good, the animations are good, everything else is pretty decent, but the combat in a beat 'em up is awful in the cheesy way. Like, it responds well, you attack, you do stuff, everything in that thing works, but it's just the way the cheese is in the game, the way everything works with it, makes it just really obnoxious and not really a enjoyable, playable beat 'em up, you know? Like, you really have to throw your special weapon. There's almost no point of your actual attack except the jump attack, because you cannot go toe-to-toe and actually play beat 'em up where you're, you know, attacking and doing things. It does not work in this game at all. No matter where you are, no matter what's going on, it does not work because of the way the characters almost have a damage shield on them, to where you hit them, you're taking damage instantaneous. Just everything about it really reeks of just cheese and not, you know, it's not a beat 'em up. It really isn't. It looks like a beat 'em up. You know, it feels like a beat 'em up, but it's not a beat 'em up because you cannot actually play beat 'em up. You have to do an awful jump attack because the jumping is so over the top and the hitboxing sucks so much that trying to hit things with the jump attack is a chore in and of itself. So you got to pretty much run, turn around. Like also the response time of turning around when you go to attack, because you're in this heat of the moment. So you're trying to quickly turn and attack. But you find yourself not turning and just attacking, so your back is turned, as we saw a bunch of times, where it's not responding fast enough with when you're trying to change direction and attack at the same time. So you literally have to stop, change direction, then attack. And that little bit of time really is detrimental in getting your ass handed to you. So anyways, that's Captain America and the Avengers. If you want a really cheesy, over-the-top, crazy, fairly difficult experience, this is definitely a game for you. But if you want to sit back, relax, and enjoy a fun beat-em-up, this is actually not the game at all. There's so many better beat-em-ups. There's just so much better out there. This is not a very good representation of a beat-em-up. This is just really skewed, like I said, towards all the enemies being way overpowered and you as a superhero not. So all in all, thanks so much for joining me, guys. Till next time, have a good one.